If you're looking for a budget phone in 2025 that actually delivers more than the basics, the TCL 605 might surprise you. On paper, it looks like a simple mid-range device, but once you dive deeper, there are a few things here that make it stand out. Let's break it down in a way that feels more real than just a spec sheet. First impressions matter, and holding the TCL 605, you immediately notice it doesn't feel cheap. It weighs about 190 grams with an 8.3mm slim body, making it comfortable in the hand. TCL went with a glass front and plastic frame, which is pretty standard at this price, but it does come with IP54 dust and splash resistance, a small detail that adds a lot of durability for everyday use. Now, let's talk about the display, because that's where budget phones often cut corners. The TCL 605 gives you a 6.7-inch IPS LCD panel with 90Hz refresh rate. At 720p resolution, it's not the sharpest screen in the world, but the smooth 90Hz scrolling makes a noticeable difference. And with 480 nits typical brightness, it's decent for indoor use, though outdoors in direct sunlight, you may struggle a little. Still, for watching videos, browsing, or gaming casually, it feels quite responsive. Performance is where things get interesting. Instead of the usual entry-level chips, TCL used the MediaTek Helio G81 paired with 8GB RAM. That's generous memory for a budget phone, meaning multitasking is smoother than you'd expect. Everyday tasks like social media, browsing, and even light gaming are handled pretty well. Don't expect flagship-level speed, but for this price range, it's one of the stronger performers. Storage also won't hold you back. You get 128GB or 256GB options, and if that's not enough, there's a dedicated microSD slot. That means you don't have to sacrifice one SIM just to expand storage. A thoughtful touch. Now the camera. This is where TCL tries to punch above its class. On the back, there's a 50-megapixel main sensor. It's not just about the megapixels. Thanks to PDAF and decent processing, it can capture surprisingly sharp shots in good light. In low light, it struggles a bit, but that's expected at this level. The 5-megapixel selfie camera is simple, but gets the job done for video calls and quick snaps. Both front and back can record 1080p video at 30 FPS, which is standard but reliable. Battery life is another highlight. The 5200 mAh cell is slightly larger than average, and paired with an efficient chipset, you can easily get through a full day and more. TCL claims an impressive 49 hours of endurance rating. Charging is capped at 18 watts, so it's not blazing fast.
The Dash Mini Donut Maker is the easiest way to bring fun, fresh donuts right into your kitchen. In just a few minutes, you can make 7 mini donuts at once, perfect for kids, family snacks, parties, or even breakfast on the go. Simply pour in your favorite batter, cake mix, brownie mix, or even homemade recipes, and let the non-stick surface do the rest. Cleanup is quick and hassle-free, and the one-step plug-and-go setup makes it simple enough for kids to use too. Compact, stylish, and available in trendy colors, this donut maker saves counter space and adds a pop of fun to any kitchen. It's also a great gift idea for weddings, new homes, or anyone who loves homemade treats. With 760 watts of power, it cooks evenly every time. And you'll also get a recipe book and access to a recipe database for endless donut ideas. For just $25.70, the Dash Mini Donut Maker is the perfect blend of fun, convenience, and creativity in your kitchen.
But still fair for the price. Audio deserves a mention too. Stereo speakers plus a 3.5mm headphone jack. That's rare nowadays, and a nice win for people who still use wired headphones. And yes, it even includes NFC, which is something most budget phones skip, so you can use mobile payments without hassle. At around €189, roughly £89 in the UK, the TCL 605 delivers excellent value. It's not a flashy phone, but it nails the basics and throws in a few bonuses like stereo speakers, lots of RAM, and IP rating. So, who is this phone really for? If you're someone who wants a reliable daily driver without overspending, the TCL 605 makes a strong case. It's not a flagship killer, but for under €200, it's a phone that won't let you down.